Hello everyone. Today I have a few Greenlight Japanese cars I want to show you. I'm not much of a JDM collector. I like a lot of Japanese cars, but my main focus has mostly been on European cars, and it's probably gonna keep going that way. But there's a lot of great Japanese cars that I love. Um, and Greenlight has quite a bit of them in their Tokyo Torque series, which um, I didn't do any research before this, but I'm pretty sure only has Nissan stuff. And by that I mean like Nissans and Datsuns. They definitely don't have the Toyota license. I haven't done anything from Mazda, so I don't know. I'm sure there's got to be others, right? Have they done Honda? I don't know, and I don't really particularly care about it because, like I said, I'm not a JDM collector. It's not really my wheelhouse. But there's quite a few I want to show you guys. The first one is this Hakosuka. I think that's how you pronounce it. Like it's not Hakosuka as some people would do that. It's not, but it's not Hakosuka either. The SU still makes a sound, right? So I think it's closer to a Hakosuka, but I'm not Japanese. I don't really speak the language, so I can't be perfectly sure. And this is a Bishop exclusive, which I think it's Indonesian. It's somewhere in Southeast Asia, a company. And this is in Golf livery, as you would see. It's cool looking little car. It's really nicely detailed. This is the one I was like, wow, Greenlight really does amazing job. And see how detailed the prints are on the tires as well. Good ears, Golf number 9. Great stuff. And these are, I'm pretty sure these are inserted details, plastic pieces, and not painted. And you can see the inside of the mirrors are chrome, just wonderful. I do have a pretty, and you can see the Golf here and the light covers. I do have a pretty major complaint, is that this doesn't close. I've seen videos of people and it seems like for the most part these close, so I think I just got really unlucky here, which is unfortunate. So if I want to display it, probably the best to do would be to open up the engine, which is that's some insane details. This is really cool. So bit of a shame it doesn't close properly, but this is something I can easily overlook. I have said that many times, and I'll maintain that Greenlight is amazing, but with a big caveat, and that is for the price. These things are not that expensive. They're not Kyosho level. They're honestly cheaper than Auto World, so I'm not expecting Kyosho quality. So just a caveat. If you want something that's perfect, probably gonna go for Atomic Limited Vintage, but then that's gonna cost you an arm and a leg, figuratively. And Hakosuka Skyline from Hot Wheels. This is as far as premium Hakosuka goes. This is probably the least desirable. This is from whatchamacallit, Fast Rewind, basically using old liveries of cars and use them on like previous generations. Still good looking, but this is from the Fast and the Furious, so I'll rather have it plain. But still, you can see just the size wise, a Hot Wheels one that's much larger than 164, and you can really get the comparison here. But still, I mean, this is a really solid casting, literally and figuratively. The other one I have is a more recent acquisition, and that is the R34 Skyline with the Nismo decals, white with some red trims, the red and black of Nismo. Really cool casting. This one I really love. You can see it says here something Nismo on the license plate, the GTR on the grille. Some really nice details. This one is pitch perfect as far as Greenlight is concerned. It does not have a lean, which apparently a lot of Greenlight ones, especially the R34, does. Mine, I guess I'm lucky. The nice spoilers, you can see, really sweet. And it does have rear view mirrors on the side. It's not going to be hard to see on the camera, but it's there. And it also has an opening hood. This one was pretty hard for me to open, which is good, I think, because it means that the line is very clean, which it is. And you can see I'm struggling with it again. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do this off camera. One of the other models I'm going to show you in a second. I actually already have it pre-opened just because I don't have to deal with this. Right. Again, pretty great details. Awesome. This is a great one, and as you expect from Greenlight, the front lights are actual inserted pieces, which is sweet. The back lights are printed, but then they're pretty small and they're not really protruding, so I think it makes sense. Oh, and by the way, the Hakosuka Skyline comes with a figure. I forgot in the Bishop release. And I'm gonna say, even though it has a figure, it's still got a metal base, which we'll see from Greenlight is not always gonna be the case. The next one is another one I've had for a while now. That's the Nissan GTR. I think I've said it before. I don't love the look of the Nissan GTR. I think like previous generations of that, the actual Skyline GTRs look a lot better, but I'm still very happy to have one in my collection. This is my only true 164 premium Nissan GTR, which I'm sure the shit. Just gonna do a comparison really quickly with Hot Wheels. This is the basic one. This is the one from Fast and the Furious. This is from a 5-pack. You can see the Hot Wheels one is a bit bigger, and as far as details go, I think the one that's most obvious, you can see how thick the metal wings are, especially the supports. But this one obviously is designed to be a toy. You can't compare it to a model, but it's a nice comparison to have, I feel, nevertheless. Now the Nissan GTR, it doesn't have an opening hood as it's normal. I mean, normally most Greenlight ones have opening hoods. This one does not. So if you like clean lines, this will be cleaner. If you like opening parts, this will not be your jam. I'm pretty sure, I mean, obviously Tomica Limited Vintage does it better, but that's so cliche. It's just a cliche now. I mean, but it's true. It's true for a reason. People say that for a reason. I think Mini GT might be better as well, but in my opinion, Mini GT has worse quality control than Greenlight, and Kyosho will probably be better than Greenlight as well. But again, for the price, some great rims on this thing. I feel like, again, plastic details. The back wing is it's plastic, but I totally get it. It's because with plastic, and you can see the Nissan logo and everything. It's gorgeous details. GTR here. With plastic wings, you can get the parts a lot finer, a lot thinner, and I completely get it. And in this case, it does not look different from the other black whatsoever. And it's a separate wing, right? It's definitely going to be a lot less noticeable. The thing is, this one actually has a plastic base, which is weird because, well, I mean, it's not weird. I know exactly why they did it. It's because this is from their Hobby Shop series, and this actually came with a figure, and just to cut costs, they used a plastic base, which is fine, just a bit inconsistent in my opinion. It's hard to tell when they're gonna switch out a plastic base or when they're actually gonna do a metal base. But I guess with more experience, you can probably tell. This is not a Greenlight, but I do want to put the now I regret putting it in this way because, well, it's the Skyline R33 from Tomica Limited Ventures that I broke a mirror, botched the gluing back the mirror, and then kind of botched removing the excess glue too. But still, it means for the most part you can't tell. But having it here, obviously the TLV is going to be much more detailed, much more accurate. But I mean, even next to TLV, the Greenlight don't look out of place, as I would suspect a Hot Wheels or maybe probably M2 machine models of these things might look out of place. And last but not least, this is a the car that needs no introduction, right? It's a Datsun 510 and the classic BRE livery. This is a great one. I don't have a lot of attachment to this car, but it's just a legend, right? I have to get it, but still, it's really, really cool. I had it open because this one is actually a bit stuck. I mean, it's not stuck, you can open it, but I feel like I don't want to open it too much just in case it might damage something. You can see the engine, the hood, engine details under the hood is great. The headlights, just see like all the tiny stuff they got there. It's amazing. Now the paint on this one unfortunately is not perfect. You can see it's missing a bit of a white right here, and right here is missing a bit of a white as well, so that's a bit of a shame, but it's not noticeable. You can see, you already barely see it now, right? I mean, I of course rather it be perfect, but this is not huge. paint is annoying, which paint issues is annoying, as I have more often with Auto World than with Greenlight, but it's not parts issues, which I've had quite a number of times with Mini GT now. Just like bent parts and stuff, it's not going to be easy to fix. This, if I care about it enough, I can just use a paintbrush and just fill that in. That's easy. BRE, and you can see more inserted details right here. Yeah, it's a gorgeous tiny little car, and it is tiny. I'll show you in a second. And yeah, just had to have it because I know it's a classic, and I'm sure the price will keep rising. This one is already one of the more expensive basic Greenlight releases out there. Ooh, it better not be stuck. Alright, yeah, see, this is why I don't do it. I'm scared of what might happen, but I don't think anything broke. It's a bit tight, but you can see the inner cover sits very flush. It's not like the Hakosuka Skyline you see back there. It's quite a nice little thing. It's actually a little bit smaller than the Hakosuka. And you can see with the Hot Wheels version, Hot Wheels is just so much wider than it's supposed to be. Which is, something Hot Wheels does all the time, is just tune it up. This is the one I got from the display case, the big display case you see back there. It's still cool looking, and Hot Wheels is obviously very chunky, very heavy, feels nice in the hand, but details goes and accuracy goes, pretty obvious that Greenlight takes a cake. This one got some great back details though. So yeah, that's all of the all 4 Japanese cars I have from Greenlight. I'm gonna take out the TLV because that wouldn't be fair. I'm actually gonna put this above, so I think it looks a little bit nicer. Some good stuff. I know some of the Greenlight stuff are not that great. There's some castings that are not great. These 4 I think are all really, really good. I think the 240, the Nissan Fairlady, is not one of their best castings. The old one was atrocious, and the one right now is okay. For the most part, these are cool cars I love having in my collection. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.